What's up? How's everyone doing tonight? Crazy shit happening on chain currently. I'm gonna let everybody come in and then I'm gonna get things going. What's up to everyone on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube? I'm gonna be on for like an hour or something. Today was like a pretty big day for like everything. And I have like a lot of thoughts about like every single thing that's going on right now, which we will get into for sure. But yo, Ghost, what's going on? Third, dude, great job with the clips. Like insane job. Really good job. The clips have been going insane. Like everything that's been happening on my Twitter recently has just been just ridiculous. What's funny is that there are literally so many people that are talking about like creators and stuff and like all these lists and all this shit, and like like nobody is acknowledging the fact that I've done more views on my clips than anybody besides Thread Guy. Like hands down. There's nobody else. So of course I had to come on and say that first and foremost. But yeah, so I'll probably just flip everybody around to the charts because obviously everyone's talking about this Zard or this cards coin. So I'm actually going to start by saying something that is kind of funny. So did I blast cards? No. I actually woke up and I saw it. I've known what collector crypt is for a very long time. Obviously there's not a meta going on right now, and so uh there's a couple things. So first of all, what's funny about this cards thing is I've been going to card shows like every weekend, and over the past 2 years, like during the bear market, I was buying tons of Pokemon cards. I have like a very impressive collection that I just don't really like ever post about because nobody cares about. Well, I wouldn't say nobody cares about it, but like so I go to card shows, I collect and all that stuff. And I have like a ton of cards that are up 2 to 3x from where I bought them over the past couple years. And I actually told my girlfriend that I was going to be selling like all my Pokemon cards, like half my collection basically this weekend and next weekend, because everything like all these Pokemon cards are mooning. Um I'm already up so much on them, and we're just seeing like so much of this activity go into Pokemon cards. And so it's actually like kind of funny that it's always funny when there's like a new meta that will pop up, and like it's just, this is what's funny about the meme coin trenches is that nobody actually gives a shit about whatever it might be that's going on. So like AI, nobody gives a shit about AI. Like nobody cared about AI. They just were buying coins and acting as if the AI coins are incredible. Nobody gives a shit about these Pokemon cards. Like like in the trenches, these people are just aping shitters. Like yes, there are obviously people that are going to be like Pokemon collectors, and yes, there's going to be people that use ChatGPT and they pretend they care about AI. But it's just so funny how like the entire timeline right now is completely Pokemon cards, and they're like, "Are we getting a new meta?" And I'm like, "Dude, Pokemon cards have been in a full-on raging bull market for the past year, and people haven't even really talked about it." There are some creators that I do know that have been doing it, for sure. but my Pokemon collection is up more than like any crypto has gone up in the past 3 to 6 months, besides maybe Ethereum because it went up like 3x. But yeah, it's just so funny to me, like how people in the trenches pretend to care about things when a new meta pops up, but it's like they don't even really they don't care about what the new meta is. They just want a new meta and they want everybody to be on the same page about whatever everybody else is aping. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm just kind of calling out like how the psychology of the people in the space are. Yo, third for sure. No, we're gonna cook. We're gonna do a really good job. We already are. I mean, dude, you've been awesome at finding clips and getting them quick. And uh, I'm like somebody who I like to get things done, and I like to have systems in process or pro, pro, systems in place so that I can make progress on whatever it is that like I'm doing. And to be able to wake up and just immediately post these clips and have them do as well as they're doing is just incredible. Like, I mean, you've probably already seen it, but like that got 15K views today. Um, let's see what else. This got 103,000 views. Like we're doing a really good job right now for sure. And like I said, nobody out of like all these trenchers and people that are undoxed that have never in their entire life streamed or showed their face. Well, you guess you don't have to show your face, but nobody, people that have never made content before, they're like, I want to make a creator streamer coin. I want to go on Pump Fun. I want to do this. It's like the minute that there's a money making opportunity, dude, I just love how crypto just provides that vehicle to where everyone's just like, I want to make money. I want to do this now. L Cool J said it's all just a vehicle to get money. Even Bitcoin fell through its original narrative. Yeah, Bitcoin was supposed to be like anti bank, anti government, anti all that stuff. And what happened? Now you have everybody, every institution, every government, literally everybody is now doing it. Kenny, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. I don't even know how many subs I have. We should check that in chat. I wonder if I still have like a sub count. Sub count. I have 16 subscribers. The most subs that I ever had in 1 month on Twitch, I think was like 700. But that was like way back in the day. Um, I also did put out a tweet and I was like, what if I dropped a creator coin? And I would only do something like that if I thought that it made sense. Did I buy any coins today? I've been sitting in like a massive bag of troll for a while, and I've been wanting that to cook. What's funny is like during AI days, like I literally would just wake up and I would toss like 100, 200, 300K around and from coin to coin to coin and just like do it all like and like just that's all I would do. And I've been like trying to sit in better bags and just let them cook rather than chase stuff, but it does feel like top blasting is starting to come back, and so I'm just in a spot where I did really well this cycle, and I'm really happy with what I did, and I just have this thing where I want to limit my risk at this stage in the cycle because I already know that the the money that I'm going to make next that is going to be like my next big trade is probably not going to be on chain, and it's probably going to be buying the blood of the next bear market. And so I'm doing this thing where I'm like trying to mentally say like, all right, I'll do some trades because I mean I have like 100 grand um in troll, which is obviously a lot of money. Um, but I've just kind of dialed back a little bit, which I know a lot of people may not want to hear, like, but let me tell you this just straight up. The biggest regret that people are going to have is not being liquid at the bottom of the bear market. It was the worst feeling ever when I remembered my all-time high net worth in my head, and then I looked at where the market was at the bottom of the bear market, and I was like, dude, if I had cashed out 3/4 of this or like the whole thing, I could have bought this back, and when it went back up, I could have had this. And so it's like having that feeling in your head and like remembering all of that, it just makes me say to myself, like, I already took a ton of risk. And from this point on, like, yeah, I'm like I said, I have a huge bag of troll. I'm still holding Mog, even though I'm down on it, and I shouldn't even have money on Ethereum anymore because it's fucking dead. But um, yeah, that's just kind of like what I've been thinking about recently. As I say, if I can be patient enough, and when Solana dips back to $100 again, $80. Like, I want to be as liquid as possible to be able to buy that dip. And then from there, I can readjust my on chain strategy. But there's a lot of people that I know actually, and I've seen on Twitter that are completely blowing up their portfolios by chasing like this latter part of the bull market, whether it's through leverage. Like, I know some people that were longing World Liberty Finance, lost millions. I know people that have like gone on chain and they've just like tried to top blast every runner, and you'd be surprised as much as you see people on Twitter posting these major P&Ls and all this big money that they're making. You would be surprised as to one, how much that is fake, and two, if it's not fake, how much of those people are going to end up round tripping anyway, because they're either not going to swap to stables or they're going to reinvest into some other shitter and then just blow it all up. And you'll see this at the bottom of the bear market. Twitter's going to be dead. All the big P&Ls are going to be gone. And I've already seen some Twitter accounts of people that are like basically going on Twitter and they're like, I fucked up this whole cycle. Like, I fucked up my whole life because I over traded and whatever after making 500K $1 million. So, yeah. You saw some trader take his own life today. I saw that as well. I saw Trader Main repost that actually, and that's very sad. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all it takes is to overtrade just a little too much, and it can put you in a dark spot, like a very dark spot. I'll say this: I did round trip some money from the top because I made a lot in Trump, and then I ended up not selling like a lot of the Solana that I got from it. So that value went down. But if I compare myself to where I was last bear market, I'm doing way better. And so I think as a person and as a trader, I've become content with saying, like, this is the stage that I got to. I stabled a lot of it. I'm going to take like a couple more good bets. And then from here on out, we're going to just take some opportunities, like make a little bit more money, continue to trade, continue to build Canto, stream, do all that kind of stuff. And from there, just we'll see what happens. But today was a great day. Today was a day definitely to be trading on chain with Mitch and with Cards and with Zard. Like, there were a bunch of different like really good opportunities that um normally in a market like 9 months ago I definitely would have taken. But if I'm being honest, I lost a lot of money actually on the creator tokens. I lost like 10K on the based coin. I lost money on Rasmer too, because I was like buying into those pumps and those coins just died. Like, those coins had like one pump and then like full dump, no repump or anything. And I just didn't want to be sitting in those bags, and they just didn't get crimed. You were listening to a guy that most traders You said you were listening to a guy that said that most traders will lose 80% of their biggest wins due to round tripping and eventually revenge trading. The 20-80 rule is real. Yeah, 100%. And one thing about trading is when you do really well, you feel like you're on top of the world. But the game adjusts. And if you don't adjust with the game, with your sizing and like all that kind of stuff, like you will lose money. And so I kind of caught myself in that situation a little bit where I said to myself, like, I did really well when things were good. And then when things slowed down, like, I kept trying to size into stuff and I kept trying to use my old strat of like scalping dips and like that kind of thing. And it wasn't working as well. And so I basically started meditating and I sat there and I told myself, like, you are a good trader, but you've also elevated to a level to where it makes sense to slow down, be happy with what you have, and realize where we are in the cycle. And if you can just be patient, knowing that you've like stabled, knowing that you have dry powder ready, the next time that there's a major dip on Bitcoin and Solana and everything, that's where the next big trade is gonna lie for me. Like big trade. I'm talking about like, because obviously on a daily basis, sure, I'll put in 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 SOL or whatever into a coin, but I'm talking about like taking a massive bet, a massive size bet on like the entire market. So um yeah, I know that this also it may not, like a lot of people may say, why are you saying this? We're in a bull market. The market's so good. And I think it's just because like a lot of people don't know how I traded. Like a lot of people don't know what I used to do. And dude, like back in October, November, December, I was literally doing like hundreds of thousands of dollars of volume like every single day. How did I learn to scalp is the question. So, what I've been trading shitcoins for a while, and back in the days, in the ETH days, one of the things that I realized is I was like, there are like when a coin is pumping, you don't know when the pump is going to stop, but in a weird way, I started to understand when I thought that a coin was bottomed. Like, and if you waited for a bottom and then it kept on dipping, you could dollar cost average in, and coins would usually bounce at certain areas. And so I would size in on dips from the top on coins that had attention and volume, and I would scalp 20 to 30 to 40 to 50%. And I would be making like 50 to 100 SOL because I would size really heavily into things. Like when Chill Guy was dumping from 450 mil down to 200 mil, I would ape like 400 SOL at the bottom of that chart, and then I would sell for like 80 to 100 SOL profit. And so it's one of those things that like once you studied enough charts and you saw like where they were bouncing, I felt like once a coin became established and then it dipped, that area, that risk was like very free money. And so that's what I started to do because I told myself like when you buy into a pump, you just don't know when it's going to stop. Like at least short term, like you don't know when the pump is going to like stop going up. And you could also argue, hey, I don't know when a coin is going to stop dumping, but I got really good in the past year at figuring out where coins would bottom out after they had already ran, depending on like how much volume they had, the holders they had, and everything. The problem that I started facing is that 6 months ago, when after Trump and after the tariff thing, coins would just die forever. Like they would never bounce. Like they would just die. Like we saw it with GP, we saw it with Light, like with stuff like this, right? Um and like look at this chart. Like in the past, a chart like this would have died and then it would have had like a bounce back to like 100 mil and then died again. But that is not happening anymore. And because that's not happening anymore, I basically had to retire that entire strategy and just say, all right, like this is basically a dead strat for the time being. And so you have to look for new trends. You have to look for new things. And the main way to make money on chain right now is to be paying attention um and to buy coins that have promise before they go on their parabolic run. Obviously, that's like a no shit kind of thing, but there's never been more of a time when catching the initial run on an early narrative is important because there's less money to be made after the initial run than there used to be. So that was a long explanation of scalping. How bad do you want to be streaming on Pump right now? I've been thinking a little bit about it, and I will say this, like I think it's an interesting opportunity. I'm doing an interview podcast tomorrow with Clemente, and we're going to talk about this. And there will be like, some takes here and there about like, reasons to do it, reasons why not to do it. I personally really enjoy my freedom of not having like a token. And so I think it really comes down to that. Because obviously, like once you do launch a token, uh, people will have some sort of like thing where they think of you a certain way, and if the coin doesn't pump forever and like whatever, but it doesn't seem like it really affected Rasmer at all. uh do I only want to trade meme coins? I mean, I've done some like on-chain casino type stuff before, not on stream, but like just bullshitting and stuff. That's one thing that I'm definitely going to start messing around with a little bit more. Mitch has at least a stream, so it's not really a meme. Just how does the token ever come to an end? Well, I don't even think that Mitch even streams. I think that he is just going to start streaming. How much do you think you should be trading when getting started so you aren't losing to fees? Well, you're going to lose the fees regardless, and fees on Solana are basically nothing. So you shouldn't really be worried about spending 10 cents on a transaction, if I'm being honest. But like if it was me and if I was brand new and I was like just starting to trade like in this market, I would not be putting money into the market anyway. And if I was, like I would just do like $1. Can you share some selling strategies? I aped coin like Spark, Braveheart very early and made profit, but you struggled with selling. So what I did, and there's a lot of people in my group that know, they know that this is what I used to do. Is once you understand that there's always going to be another play and that there's another opportunity every single day, you have to just be okay with taking your profit and moving on to the next thing. Like, especially in a market like this, nothing is going to last forever. And yeah, you have to just, when you're up, you have to look at where, like, how up you are and say, like, am I happy with this? And if it goes down from here, will I be more upset? And so I generally, like, I'll tell you this, there is not a single coin that I am mad that I sold early if I made profit on it. The only thing that I wish that I would have done differently this the only thing that I wish that I would have done differently this cycle was just traded more into stables. Yeah, I can look into Jackpot. I can look at it. I appreciate you reaching out. Yeah, my DMs are slammed. If this dumps to like 200 mil again, like major mega retrace, I'm definitely aping. I already kind of want to ape, but I'm gonna have to sell some of my troll because I don't really want to. Like, let's look at where we would ape this. Oh, wow. This thing is up. Realistically, I'd want to be aping this at like 180. Look at the holder count. Yeah, it's a card. It's like a Pokemon RWA. Like they did a pre-sale and they have investors and stuff, so they have like 80 or 90% locked up. It's really not like that out of the question. The actual market cap of this coin is like 30 mil. Have I ever tried Collector Crypt, Fidgetals, or Courtyard? Yes, I have used Courtyard the most. And I like Courtyard, and that is the one that I've used the most. I like ripping the packs. I stopped doing it because I never got anything that I wanted, and I just got tired of using it. But I have bought cards off of Courtyard, and I've redeemed them, and I have them. So I'm missing Pal's wallet. Well, I have two of his wallets. There's like a third one that I have here, but I forgot to import it. Let me see if this is the one that I'm missing. Maybe that wasn't the one. I don't know. Uh, all right. Let me put this in. These people have so many fucking wallets. I have like 3 wallets. I'm back using my main wallet that I like cooked the most on because I just got tired of not feeling like I was good at trading at one point. Holy fuck. What does your research entail when you're looking for strong narratives and what would make you buy? That's literally like the most loaded question of all time. Damn, this is a nice side wallet we got here, pal. Damn, this was Pico. Dude, you could be trading in and out of this coin like fucking crazy. That is insane. How do you build your crypto portfolio without buying crypto straight up? You gamble it on shitcoins. Did you go back to a scalping strategy after coins would farm or die slowly? Um, Currently, I the money that I've made in the past month has been on one coin. It's been on Troll. I'm up like 70K on Troll. Still have a massive bag waiting for it to go to 200 mil. So that's like the bulk of the trades that I've made, and uh I've been trading less, like for sure. Great. I mean, Mello, what you just asked me, like, how do you make money in crypto without buying it? Well, you take what you have and you turn it into more by gambling on shitcoins. Like, I don't, like, what, I don't, there's like, what other way is there? I'm like, not even kidding. That's the best part. Am I bullish on the Jupiter ecosystem and am I holding Uranus? No, to not holding. Am I bullish on it? I'm very indifferent on launch pads. I'm not gonna just start like the last time that I really believed in a launch pad, it was Bonk and GP, and I lost. I was up like 40K, and then I ended up losing 20K. So I'm not sitting at my desk saying, I wonder if this is gonna be the launch pad that is gonna like it really just I can't be bothered with it anymore. It's unfortunate that what you said is the reality. I mean, it's not really unfortunate, dude. If you get good at trading meme coins, if you get good at trenching and like trading, it's a great skill to have. And it's very profitable. Oh my God. Thoughts on Mitch? Do you think it's any different than any other influencer coin? Well, Mitch is like one of the founding fathers of the trenches. He doesn't have a Twitter account because it keeps getting banned, and so obviously he's super well known. He's a really influential dude. Whether or not it continues to run, I have no idea. But um, I think that the market is like ready. Like people want something to buy. People want something to buy. People want something to trade. They want a meta. They want it so bad. Like that's the only way to put it. They want shit to gamble on. And so people are gonna go on Twitter and they're gonna create like different narratives and talk about whatever the biggest runner is because they're just trying to like push their bags like on any given day. What do I think about Pump Fun focusing on streamers instead of traders? I don't really think that it's just Pump Fun. I think it's like it's hard. It's really tough for launch pads when they make their money on they make their money from people making tokens, and the more tokens there are, the harder it is for traders because there's too many tokens and people don't know what to bid because there's just too many tokens. So it's just a problem that like I don't think has a really great solution right now. And I think if there was a launch pad that gained enough traction that wanted to solve that problem, like I don't even think that it really would matter because there's too many other launch pads and they would all have to be in agreement. And it's like that's just not going to happen. Like all these launch pads are fighting for market share. They just want tokens launched, and I honestly think it's just a lost cause. I don't think that there is a solution to it. Um, but launch pads are definitely doubling down currently on uh on trying to incentivize more tokens to be made, and that's like no doubt like they're trying to do that, and it just is what it is. um I wish I had a solution for it to make the environment better for traders, but we just may not see that. Like we just might not. Unfortunately, influencers, 99% of them don't want the space to change because then their entire grift is over. It becomes a level playing field where people can do their own due diligence rather than just seeing what the influencer buys. Well, here's the thing is that people don't want to do their own due diligence. It's kind of why society is built out the way that it is anyway, which is people want people to follow. People want other people to believe in. That's really just like how it is. Uh, and so most people don't think for themselves, whether that's like regular society or on Twitter or anywhere else. Like it's just most people aren't thinking for themselves anyway. But the space is not going to change into like a more consolidated and group effort led type of situation because there's no governance. There's nobody that makes the decisions, and anytime that there's an opportunity to make money, then people are going to go with that. Dude, I literally cannot believe that this just dumped to 250 mil. It's already back to 330. Like this chart is fucking insane, dude. Why did I not just buy this dip? Like, are you fucking kidding me? What did this you could have sized my god, this what is like, bro, it's already up 30%. And meanwhile Troll is just dumping. I might have to cut that soon. No, I don't have any feedback on that coin. Sorry. What's up? What is this? Ale Aleho. I'm actually like really mad that this is pumping back. Because I said that I wanted lower, but they are just pumping the absolute fucking shit out of this coin. My god, dude, that entry was so perfect. $258 to, come on, man. Yeah, I remember. That's actually crazy. Dude, you're probably like in college now. No, I'm not trying to run poker. Holy shit, dude, you're old. That's crazy. I'm actually surprised you still use Twitter. That's so crazy. See? Look, Mello. Even Alex. Dude, look at Alex. He's a day trader. So, Alex, like, what do you trade? And why are you not trading crypto? You trade the NASDAQ? Are you a TJR fanboy? Genuine thing, can you look at this and slander me for this? Can I send links here? Uh, Let me look it up. Are you self-promoting yourself? I don't even know why I'm fucking looking at this. Is that you or what? Oh, you lost 8K today? Get cooked, bud. I'm kidding, by the way. I I don't even know what. Oh, you lost 7K on a 100K topper? Okay, that I'm sorry about that. It sucks to lose. Wait, yeah, it sucks to lose 7K anyway. But why the fuck did you ape 10K into a fucking sub 100K market cap shitter? Dammy.soul says, on God, the trenches is such a fucking joke right now. Not really. Market's pretty good. My worst P&L day, I lost over $100,000 on Melania. Did I say 700K? No, I said 100K. Did I say 700K? It was 100K. I'm actually really mad. We were talking about buying dips, and it's like, this would have been such a fucking awesome dip. Are you kidding me, dude? What sucks is I have wanted to buy this 10 different times, and the only reason why I haven't is because I haven't wanted to sell my troll, which is literally down 20% in the past like couple hours. I should have rotated. I just should have rotated my fucking troll into this. It's just so hard to it's so hard to pull out 100K out of one coin, but I just should have done it, man. I should have just nuked the chart. If I had rotated it, it would have been worth it. 1,000,000%. Troll is at 157. What's my PNL in the day? I haven't traded today. Can you use fundeds on meme coins? No. Damn, you really don't know what the fuck is going on. That's crazy. Live accounts? Dude, have you must not know anything about crypto. That's insane. Bro, put down the fucking stocks and pick up the meme coins, dude. Not even kidding. Get the fuck out of NASDAQ. Like, genuinely, why the fuck are you trading the NASDAQ and not like the best market of all time? Instead, you could be trading like against 1,000 to 2,000 retards on a daily basis, or you could be trading against the biggest institutions on the entire planet. Your choice. No, this is not the same guy. Different guy, different guy. And Alex, dude, I've known you for like however long. I'm like not messing around with you at all. I want you to think about this. I have been trading, day trading every day for the past 4 years. I have bought stocks once, one time. I haven't touched anything else. Only crypto. And I've traded tens of thousands of different coins. I wouldn't even consider going and trading. Dude, trading the stock market is so boring. Is it alt slash meme coin season? Everyone on Twitter seems to say that it is, but the charts are not reflecting that. Mate, how to support you? Donate? You don't need to donate to me, honestly. I appreciate you thinking about it though, but I don't need it. Am I buying the Gavin Newsom token? Fuck no. On YouTube, almost all the videos are scams and drainers. If you're trying to learn and trade with like a community, you can join my group, which is like a paid group. You'd actually get value. I literally sit in there all day and trade. How to buy it? Just go to my Discord. Thanks for the 1 bit. It's crime season and it always will be. There's not a modern government that remotely cares about crypto regulation. Nah. The thing about crypto is that like I think it's a similar thing. Like the whole world would have to ban crypto and it's just not happening. What's this coin about? This is a on-chain RWA and Pokemon card like collectibles website, and it is it launched like a couple days ago, and it's bundled because they have investors and stuff, but there's only like 20% of the tokens in circulation. So the real, or it might even be less, but like the market cap for this is actually like 30 or 40 or 50 mil. Is there strats when it comes to meme coins? Yes. Where do I find these? Where do I find what? Yeah, I didn't buy this coin because like I said, I've been sitting in troll and troll has just been dumping all day. Basically, since this is how we know that liquidity is really stretched out in the market, uh dude, I should have fucking sold. What was I thinking, bro? Oh my god. What is it down? 12%? No. It's literally just been down only ever since everyone started aping into cards. I'm not in 93K on this. What? On this? I have 95K in that. Do I only trade or do I invest as well? I think it's the same thing. Right? Like, I have stocks, but like not much. Dude, this is really annoying me, actually. Bro, what the fuck is this sell off? Fuck off. 173 to 155? Oh my god. I play with size. I just don't talk about it on Twitter. Anybody that's in my Discord, anybody that knows me, knows that I size more than almost all of your favorite influencers. What's my stop loss on troll? Um, Good question. It's getting kind of close. If this goes back basically to my break even, I'm probably going to sell. I'm still up. I'm up like 5K. I was up like 20 grand earlier today on this, and then of course everyone just shifted over to this coin. When this dumps, I'm gonna buy it though. Is that not good? It's all relative. Yo, Alex, are you still here? Mello, are you still here? You guys need to join Kanto, and I will give you guys free months to Kanto so you can join up. Why did it say 30K profit if you only made 5K? Because I bought on Jupiter. Where do you buy Solana? If you're asking me that question, don't trade meme coins. Just watch and learn first. Genuinely, like nothing against it. Just you buy Solana, to answer the question, you buy Solana on like Coinbase or anything. Like Kraken on an exchange. Thank you, Gannon. I appreciate the offer. I will take a look at my DMs whenever I get off. You don't have enough time to properly dedicate to this? Yeah, dude. You and your internship that you're doing and being in college is so time consuming. You're such a busy guy. There's no way that you could find time to learn about the most lucrative market that's ever existed in the history of the world that you happen to just so happen to be young enough to take advantage of. Yes, Mello, you're too busy. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not giving you access. Classic. I'm so pissed. My coin is nuking, dude. Look at this sell off. Holy brutal. It retraced the entire uh pump when whatever. You'll pay for my access? Okay. So let me get this straight. You're too busy to take free access that I just offered you, but then you just said that you would pay for it. Brother, shut up and just take the access and stop saying shit that you know is going to trigger me. Like, my God, dude. People pay good money for this. Yeah, just verify. I'll take care of it later. Wait, I have $10 in Solana I won from some guy on poker. What should I put it into? Nothing. Don't buy anything. You're going to lose all of it on your first trade. 1,000,000%. Dude, this has been like the best coin ever to scalp, and I've literally just been watching it give the best opportunities ever while the coin that I've been holding for a week is just dumping in like with no bounce. Are you fucking kidding me? That was always like Nobody, you remember, dude? Like, remember when I was in Pengu and then we rotated into UFD? I should have done that today. I'm actually so mad that I didn't do this. Like, what am I doing, dude? This is already up another, like, it's so dumb. I'm so pissed. Like, I was away. No, dude, I'm not kidding. Like, this dip right here, look at this. Look, it's already up 40%, bro. Are you kidding me? It's now up 47%. As I've been sitting here, oh my god, so annoying, dude. Pow is just shilling the fucking absolute tits off of it. Oh well. Meme coins is basically signals and buying right. Dude, you are lost in the sauce. Like, entirely lost in the sauce. Ash, what would it take to spawn a real good 50 to 100 mil runner for the trenches? Well, it happened today. It's right here. This coin literally went from 77 mil to 350 mil in one day. So I guess this is what it would take. How old is Tahoe? Tahoe was 10 and a half when he passed away, sadly. Yeah, I should have rotated. Whatever. If I wasn't streaming, I might have. I'm going to just blame it on you guys. It's a much better thing for me to, I could say that. But yeah, dude, this is getting slammed so fucking hard. It's incredible. Am I going in on cards? I don't. What's funny is I started streaming. It was like up here, and it dumped down to here. And I was thinking about it, but like I kind of wanted lower. So I don't know. Oh my god, just a, just just a chill collector, dude. This is funny. Look at this, the chill guy. Am I a high market cap swing trader or low cap trencher? I buy stuff like over a mil mainly. I don't like buying stuff like it's super low cap. I might sell troll anyway because I've now fully round tripped all the profit that I was up on it today. And I don't really want to sit in it if there's going to be a brand new meta that comes in and completely vamps what this coin was gonna do, because Troll looked like it was literally ready to go to 200 mil today, and now it's literally just getting absolutely fucking obliterated. That's cool. Knowing when to rotate in and out of coins is like definitely a thing, but what a lot of people don't understand about like a larger cap coin is, I guess technically Troll is big enough, but like if you have like a 6-figure bag in a coin and you're trying to get it out like all at once, you just lose so much in fees. But I'll probably just ride Troll out and wait for it to bounce anyway, because it did pump pretty hard today. It went from like 126 to like 177, but I didn't sell. That sucks. Yeah, man. Solo's been doing really good. He's the GOAT. Damn, this Greg guy is also cooking. I wonder how much he's up. 40K. Not bad. We will take those. Man, this guy's been doing good. Rose up 600K. He like never takes losses. Does this guy never sell his losers? Jeez, this guy's the GOAT. Good for him. Most realized gains in one coin? A lot. Yo, Jacob, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go to sleep and just say to myself, what did I do wrong today? I didn't sell my troll when it mega pumped and then rotated into the coin that had the most volume that we've seen on chain literally in months, and now I'm sitting in a bag that's just going to fucking zero. I mean, dude, 177 mil to 153 with no bounce. Classic. What do I think is the best thing to do with like 5 to 10 soul port to try to increase the amount? Uh, I would buy like more established coins or wait for like good runners to pop up, and I wouldn't buy anything under 100K ever. Dude, who is buying a fucking $100,000 worth of this coin? Bro, what are these wallets? Are you serious, dude? A freshly funded Bybit account is just buying hundreds of thousands of dollars of this token? Like, what in the fuck is going on, dude? That shit is just stupid. They are criming this the fuck up, dude. Yeah, I might go to bed soon. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go to bed now, but I'm kind of fucking tilted right now, not gonna lie. I really hate when I know that I should rotate out of a bag and into another one and I don't. Like I just got married to a bag that I should not have. This is like verse? No, this is not like verse. But I know what you're saying. This is actually something that people could get behind. How do I keep my mental stable? Interesting that you bring that up. The reason that I'm able to keep my mentality in a good spot is because I have been absolutely crushed by the market for years and years and years. And I have literally no emotions whatsoever. And when I make money, I don't care. And when I lose money, I don't care. And it's like, I'm so numb to literally every single feeling that happens in the market. And so, like, if I make 50K, I'm just like, whatever. And if I lose 50K, I'm just like, whatever. And it's like, you kind of have to become dead inside if you want to be like a really good trader. Cause it's so funny. Like, I'll be in chat and people will be like, dude, you're up like this amount of money. Like, oh my God, that's crazy. I'm like, dude, when you've seen like the highest of highs and you make like 100 grand in one trade and you lose 100 grand in one trade, it's like, it just, trust me, like it's hard to like put it into words, but like you just die inside. Unless you actively try not to care. No, what you have to do is you just have to, it's like, let me give you a great example. You're a Fortnite nerd. When you win a Fortnite game and you're in the end game and you're about to kill the last guy, do you get nervous? No. When you win, do you care? No. You're just like, all right, next game. Like, you just stop giving a fuck about everything that happens. I'm like not even kidding either. Like, when you first started playing Fortnite and you're in like last two people, you're shitting your brains out. You're like, no way, I'm about to win. I'm going to win. And then when you win, you jump up and down and post it on your fucking Instagram story and you freak out and you're all happy and stuff. And then you've played a million different Fortnite matches. And then if you go to load it up right now, you're just like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm going to shit on this guy. And if you die, you don't even care. You're just like, fuck, that sucked. And then you just hop into another match. My crypto and Fortnite comparisons are pretty spot on. There's a lot of similarities. And what's funny is on that post that I made, I don't know if you saw it, but I made a video where I basically said that like there was a comparison between Fortnite and crypto. And there were people, they're like, you're fucking retarded, dude. You don't, there's no similarities. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't respond to any of it, but I do read my comments and stuff. And so, like, I'll see obviously like what people are saying. Um, but I just don't even bother to respond because there's some people that are literally just so far gone and they're just so stupid that I just literally do not have the energy to respond to them. It's kind of how I am with like most things. If I see something that, like, you know, sometimes if you see something on the internet from something, you feel the need to like comment on it. Dude, I literally will never respond to anything, even if I think that someone is a complete fucking idiot. I don't respond to anybody. I don't care about like losing or winning or whatever. What I will say though is it does affect you in other ways because, like, for example, I actually don't get like a lot of enjoyment out of things that like I used to get enjoyment out of. Like, it kind of sucks the life out of you. So one thing that I'm really looking forward to is like when the bear market hits and I buy the bottom of the bear market and then I double or triple my entire net worth at the bottom of the bear market and then I sell, I'm gonna like actually probably take time off to reset my entire, like, just no internet, no social media, like no nothing, and just like try to find ways to actually like enjoy stuff. Ash is a big Pokemon fan. Do you think cards is a unique and valuable idea? What are they doing different? Well, there's a lot of different online, like on chain There's a lot of different on-chain products that are doing something similar to cards. I think what this is, honestly, is it's low float. So the market cap for it is actually like 20, 30 million or whatever. These guys have an insane market maker. And the coin has been pumping like crazy. And because the coin has been pumping, it got the attention of whales and everybody. And now Pow is literally tweeting about it and, you know, talking about like how much revenue they've made. Their gotcha attracts retail as well as the pure degeneracy from crypto heads on chain. Bullish on human degeneracy, collectibles, and hobbies. So like you can see how much money they've like made over time. Obviously, people love to pretend to care about revenue, and um, so that's why it's pumping, because their market maker that they have is insane. It looks like it's a lot higher than it is because it's low float. You know, it's bundled, so like 80% of the tokens are in one wallet, that kind of stuff. Climb mountains, yeah. But their app, what does it actually do that's unique and innovative? It's gambling on Pokemon cards on chain. And they make money doing it and they have revenue. And everyone wants to pretend as if they care that platforms have revenue and that matters. Damn, this actually fucking cooked too. I'm just unlocked. How close to the bear market are we? I think this is what happens. Rate cuts happen. Then rate cuts happen again. And then the market dumps because the entire market is pricing in rate cuts already. And yeah, I think we're at the end of the bull market. I think Bitcoin and everything is going to dump soon, personally. People don't want to hear that. I could be wrong, but I've been here long enough to know that, like, the market can't just sit up at the top of where it is forever. Will I be buying Bitcoin on the dip to like 80K? Yes. Yeah, Chase, I agree for sure. You know what's actually really funny is that the last three people that have typed in this chat were all people that were watching my stream for literally like years, and now they're back. And we're talking about completely different things. That is so sick. Meanwhile, people that watch my videos on Twitter all day would prefer to suck off other influencers and stuff instead of listen to my wonderful advice. Would it be harder to make money in the bear market in the trenches? I mean, depends on what it looks like. Soul all-time high before New Year's? No. Am I East Coast or West Coast? Neither. Glad I could answer. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, guys. It's been a long road. Long road. Some guy on YouTube just told me to fuck off randomly. Okay. Thoughts on young thug being a snitch? See, bro, you say that you're too busy to do stuff, but you're literally giving a shit about young thug and watching a Twitch stream right now. Lock into the trenches, bro. What are you doing? Thoughts on Mitch Token? He hasn't even streamed yet. Exactly, Mello. You need to leave the stream expeditiously, per your words, and you need to lock the fuck in. I'm just kidding. I watch streams. I watch crypto streams, but I kind of do it like for my own entertainment. You're studying economics. You know how you could learn more about economics? Go start your own fucking business. Go on YouTube, go on ChatGPT. He's a senior. He's already cooked. He's a senior in college. He's already spent the money. He's in debt. He's already fucked. Well, his life's over already. He's already in debt. He already paid for the piece of paper that's not worth anything. You hate to see it. Can I get some L's in chat for Mello real quick? Ironic coming from me. uh, Joke's on you. My college was paid for. I didn't have to go into debt for it. uh, Good times. Me and you both? All right. Well, then you're not entirely cooked yet, but you also, whatever. I'm done talking about Mello, dude. Shut up. Trying to hijack my stream, make this about you and how you think that creating businesses in 2025 is dead. Then I got Alex over here saying that he's trading the fucking NASDAQ. God. Jump off of, make me fucking like want to absolutely fucking shit myself. Oh yeah, dude. When I told my mom I was getting into crypto, she was like, don't quit your day job. And I was like, I won't. I eventually did. It's okay. This makes for good content anyway. There was somebody earlier that said that there's not a lot of like knowledgeable streamers. There's really not that many like experienced or knowledgeable people in crypto in general. And most of the influencers and stuff that I see are like actually retarded and don't ever say anything that is helpful to somebody who may be watching them to like get a leg up in the market. I feel like even on Twitter, the smartest accounts have like 10K followers. Yeah, I mean it goes both ways for sure. Um, but you got to think that like here's one big thing. When I was in college, like I had a lot of friends and I did a lot of cool stuff and um I don't know, I just never really care. This sounds weird coming from me because I have 85,000 followers on Twitter, but like I don't really care about the attention, and getting views on videos doesn't really like do it for me like in terms of like making me excited. I do it because um I like really enjoy doing it. Like I really like what I do. And I like how I've built a business like around it, and I like that I am better at making videos that everybody else basically in crypto, except for a couple people that have been like grinding and more consistent than me, of course. But like I don't really care if people like I don't want to be famous. Like I don't want to like that's not my goal. Like my goal is not to be famous. My goal is just to not have to work and trade and help some people out and put some good content out there and live my life. And also, I like it's how do I say this? It's like when you play a video game, you want to know how to play the video game and you want to be good at playing the video game. It's like I want to be good at this game. I want to be good at like I want to feel like I want to go through and I want to be good at doing what I'm doing because other people resonate with it and because it makes sense. A lot of the other people that are on Twitter, especially like the people that were on that Zach XBT like influencer list, dude, they're just bots. Like these people just bought their shit. Like nobody like there's people that literally go into it and they say, "How can I create a Twitter, bot the fuck out of it, steal everyone else's content, be as unoriginal as possible, be a fucking robot, and how can I scam other brands into paying me for like brand deals and shit? And how do I scam like other people into like trying to um get like them to follow me in and be my exit liquidity?" Like people literally sit there, and there are people in the world that view everybody else like kind of as their vehicle. You know what I mean? It's so fucked up. Now I'm just fucking ranting, dude. Just stand up. Meanwhile, I have 40 viewers on Twitch. Yeah, Chase, it's not just in that like niche, it's in like every industry. The reason why people joined Kanto and paid for Kanto is because I was like literally printing on chain without having ever needing to make calls. What entry am I buying cards? I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to wait for it to dump way more because I'm not buying this up here. I'm not buying when it's up. Let's see. I can't even fucking see what how up this is. 200% in the past like 2 hours. I'd buy it like down here. I was positioned well because I dealt with NFTs and I had a decent port. Well, what people don't realize is that when I was trading NFTs, I was also trading meme coins and like gaming tokens and stuff. Um, but yeah. I mean, I was positioned well because I just never quit. Like people see like the trades that I make, they see like, whatever. Why is this pumping? This literally pumped 2x. You don't know how I made it through 2021 to 2023? Well, 2023 was one of the worst years of my life for sure because there was nothing going on. Everything was dead. It was like the worst. And I'll tell you this, none of the people that you see on Twitter right now were here in 2023. Only a handful. Of course, it throws cards all the way over to the fucking side. I hate how it does this thing where it like the higher market caps are on this side. I wish I could just like move them around. I should bring that up to them. Most people that get into trading quit within the first 6 months or less. I'll tell you this. There were a lot of people that joined Kanto that I thought would be a really good trader and they quit within a month. And I'm like, dude, in a way, I kind of wish that like the Kanto subscription was 6 months so that the people that bought it actually felt like they had to stick around and use it for the 6 months. Cause people just, they're like, if I don't make enough money in 1 month, then I'm gonna leave. And I'm just like, dude, if you really like wanna, like, then it's not even just about Kanto. Like, people will not even try to learn crypto like for free, like on YouTube or Twitter or anywhere else. How do I feel about Thread Guy's list? I literally could not care less, to be honest. How long do I think the bear market will last? I have no idea. All I know is whenever it does happen, I'm going to be liquid for it because I already am, and I'm going to be buying the bottom, and then I will wait for the market to bounce. Let me ask you guys a question. Since we're shooting the shit right here, what do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think that the market tops here? Do you think there's going to be 3 to 4 or 5 months left? If we do go into a bear market, how long do you think it's gonna last? Just type out a whole paragraph and we'll just like run through it. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick and then I'll respond to everything after. But Johnny said, what will I be buying in specific? In the bear market, I'm literally gonna buy Bitcoin and Solana and Hyperliquid and maybe ETH. And if there are some meme coins, like maybe one meme coin, like whatever meme coin doesn't completely die, that, then I'll probably buy that. I'm gonna be gone for like 30 seconds. Just let me unload my phone. All right, so let's see. Um, Economy implodes. It's really bad. It's not so bad. Crypto doesn't completely implode because institutional money and ETFs. Um, One last leg before full destruction. I could see that. That's kind of what I'm betting on. Like I'm betting on the market pumping one more time, leading into rate cuts, and then just death. Crash real soon. 3 to 6 months. Also, housing market crash. Prices are too high. Tariffs or war will probably get worse. Peace. Damn, Alex, you got like hella fucking. You're like, you actually know what you're talking about. That NASDAQ, man. Memes will never die. On chain assets, whether they're memes or just like fungible tokens like this, are not going to die. Like cards, this coin is not a meme coin. This is not going to die. Betting on chain like this is not going to die. People on Twitter keep bitching about how they're like, I'm so glad meme coins are dead. And it's always the people that fucking suck at them. But it's like, dude, if meme coins die, what are you going to trade? If on-chain like tokens, like fungible tokens like this that can go up and trade, you could trade stuff like this. Like if they die, then everyone's gonna fucking leave. Nobody wants to be here if there's nothing to trade. Nobody's buying NFTs. I'll tell you that. How do you think the trenches would be with $300 to $500 SOL? I don't know because I would have expected the trenches to be way better right now. What's up, Citadel? How are you doing, my bro? The market has been waiting to dump for 2 years. Might go sideways. We'll jump back. We'll get back to the usual. Yeah. Mello, I'm going to be honest. You're the last person in chat that I'm going to take advice from. So whatever you're doing, I'm doing the opposite. Take that ecom degree and shove it up your ass. What do I think of Pokey Soul? Do I think it's going to turbo? What do you mean? Is there like a coin? I don't know. I've said a lot of things on stream tonight. I'm kind of like mush. Interest rate cuts will bull the market, but it won't be enough because Powell to cut them and then the market will dump. My head hurts, dude, reading this. Am I reading this right? Like, holy fuck. I'm cooked. It's like Emilites. Let me look it up. Did you really just ask me what I thought about a 30K market cap shitter? This is the kind of coin that I buy and then they immediately unbundle unbundle the bundle on my head. Yes, but check website. I don't click websites ever. Just tell me if I actually like if this is actually a thing or not. Is rate cuts going to be sell the news? Yes. Rate cuts are going to be sell the news. Everything in the entire crypto market and everything in every market is sell the news. If anybody thinks that it's going to be different, they're wrong. Rate cuts are the last sell the news event before the bear market, in my opinion. Everyone thinks that when rate cuts happen that we're going to moon harder, and I can tell you right now that right when rates get cut, it's everything's going to dump because it's already starting to be priced in. This looks like the logo of a coin that I'm going to lose money on. You know what I'm saying? When are we getting the Ash Robin Dev? Spawn, battle, evolve, become legendary, fully autonomous AI Pokemon battler on Solana. Yeah, I'm so sure they whip this up just in time for Pokemon meta to fucking show up. When am I dropping a course? Now, I'm not launching a coin is one thing, but I will sell I will sell things. I will sell a course. I've been looking at getting a Porsche to help market my course. That I'm not kidding about. 911, yeah, like a 911 Turbo S. It's too bad people don't fuck with Corvettes because like Corvettes are so fucking sick, and like they look so much cooler than so many of these other cars. You know, one of the reasons why I think that Kanto and just like people don't take me as serious because they see me as somebody who wears a t-shirt all day long and I don't post pictures of watches and expensive cars. But like maturing is realizing that like having cool cars is one thing, but never having to work again is actually the better use of your money. I promise you, bro. Like nobody else on Twitter is saying these things. Now, here's the thing though. If you can get a supercar and you never have to work again, that's like the best. Why am I still looking at this shitter, dude? What's going on with cards? This has been the best coin to scalp in the history of the past 3 months. Move to Miami, buy a penthouse, and shoot content. Yeah, man. The TJR Brez scales. Some people will never get it. A normal person's mind can't comprehend financial freedom. My rent is like 1,300 a month. I drive a car with 200,000 miles on it. I have literally a giant hole in the like bottom of my shorts, and I'm wearing a shirt that I got when I was in college. And I also, if I didn't want to work for like a very long time, I wouldn't have to. No, but I'm not kidding. I actually do though. Like you can't see it. You can't see it, but like literally like right at the bottom, this is like my favorite pair of shorts. You guys know that you got like that favorite shirt or like your favorite pair of shorts that like what the fuck am I saying right now, dude? You know what I'm saying. You guys have it. You guys have those socks that you don't throw away. You know. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, because it's just so true. Bro, you know what's so funny actually? I'm the type of dude, I literally had a rate like an electric shaver. This is the last thing I'll say about this kind of stuff. I've like this electric shaver that I bought like 10 years ago and you like plug it in and it's like supposed to like have a battery and shit. I literally have been using this shaver that like I can't even unplug it because the battery's just dead. And it wasn't until yesterday that I went on Amazon and spent 40 bucks on a new one. I'm like, wow, I can actually fucking I can bring this thing like away from a fucking plug if I need to. Are we buying the cards dip? I'm waiting until tomorrow. The shitter I called bonded is now flying. I'm not buying this. The very second I buy this coin, it's gonna rug. I feel like we learned a lot about each other tonight. Anyway, my point on that whole thing is I feel like people don't take me seriously because they think I'm poor. I don't know about you guys, like I would literally never buy like designer or like any of that shit. I have no style, dude. I never have. I've been the most unstylish person like forever. Why all of a sudden are you guys calling me Jewish? The fuck? Oh, you're basically saying that I'm cheap with my money. When did the challenge start? I'm not doing a challenge. I'm waiting for this to rug. I'm closing this chart. I'm not looking at that piece of shit. No, I'm not. I don't want to check a shitter right now. Baited by title? Yeah, but this is the best stream that you'll pull up on, so settle in. What are my thoughts on the market? I've literally like explained this I feel like 10 times in the past like hour that I want to like ram my head into the wall. I think it's fine. Ash, no troll. What goes on in Kanto? If you ask Earn Nobody in chat, he will tell you that Kanto is the best. There's a lot of people that are in this chat that are in Kanto. It's a good group. I hang out in there like all day for the past 3 years. A lot of good people, a lot of helpful people. It's a good group. I'm always like open to helping people if they need it. I don't just call things, like I don't ping things unless they're like actually good. Like I pinged Mitch at whatever, like 14 mil. Bro's not impressed with me. Listen, dude. If I buy 5 soul of this coin right now, it's going to zero. And not only will I hate you, but I will also lose like 500 bucks. So Bro said you're rich. 500 is nothing. I mean, I still don't want to lose like a nice night out at Nobu. I don't want to lose like, you know, if I could go out and get like a nice meal, you know, dude. How long have I been in the trenches? I've been in the trenches longer than the trenches have been in a thing. Genuinely, I was trading meme coins on ETH all of 2023. All right, bro. What is this fucking rug coin, dude? Why do I follow this guy and he doesn't follow me back? Okay. Glad we took care of that. How the fuck did they whip up a fake game like this where you can burn your tokens and shit in like one day? Less than one day. I guarantee you this PokeSoul idea was not even a concept when that guy woke up this morning. Can I have like a second to just like not just give me a second. Ugh. VOD this so I could clip it. My guy will be on it. The clip will be out there. Dude, this coin is fucking retarded. There's no way this has 1,100 holders. This rug literally was not even an idea when this guy woke up this morning. Some dude that I don't even know, who wasn't following me back, is running the community for no fucking reason. Oh yeah, dude, Arturo is bullish. Fake account. Fake account. Fake account. Fake account. Why am I like just not trading today? Like, what am I doing? I haven't clicked at all. I'm scared to make money? Yeah. It is actually kind of funny that I just stared at this chart for all this time. Oh, if this goes to 1 mil, I'm definitely unfollowing you. Just a 4x away. Just give it a little tappy. A little taparoo. Do 5? You want me to ape 5, hold Nasdaqs into it? How do I turn the top? I don't know. I don't know how to turn these lines on. Somebody told me the other day. Do I buy into IPOs? No. I should. Look at these bots. This guy goes, "You spent the last 2 months whining on Insta about Pokemon. Now you're here eating Pokemon's behind." Man, my nuts must be so far down this guy's throat. The fact that he's watching my content on 2 different platforms in 2 different niches. Holy shit. Imagine being that guy. Holy fuck. Guy loves me so much that he fucking watches all my content. Why don't you become the Aussie antics of CT? That is what I'm doing. Listen, can someone in chat please tell Allo Horror Murters in chat why? Oh, there it is. You should have viewing parties for every big launch. The night before World Liberty Finance launched a couple days ago, I streamed and everyone was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing with it?" Listen, Alex, bro, I'm going to just have to tell you right now, everything that you've ever learned about trading the NASDAQ, like none of it applies to what you're watching right now. Like at all. This coin is going to zero. Didn't Solo just sell this? Man, how much money does this dude have in his fucking wallet right now? This dude apes 100K into tokens as if 100K is like 5 SOL. This right here was him losing all that money on Kanye. Damn, Cooker bought the top of the Gooner Pokemon coin while also being up hundreds of thousands of dollars on the main Pokemon Runner coin. Okay, so you know there's been people that have asked me about like how I feel the trenches are and everything. The reason why I think the trenches and like the market is starting to get like very weird is because I want you to think about this, right? This coin started running at 8:40, call it 9 o'clock, right? 8:40, 9 o'clock. This coin like pumped and it went up. Let's call it 9 o'clock. When did Troll start nuking? Right here. This is right when cards started getting volume, right here. Like right around this area. 9 o'clock was right here. It dumped, went up a little bit, and then full nuked. And in that same time frame, this coin has gone up 200%. Isn't that insane? Am I planning to buy Pokey Soul coins? If not, why are you just staring at it? Because I'm doing market research right now. I'm watching. I'm commentating. You know how people in sports will just sit and talk about it all day long and that's it? The trenches are the same 1,000 people rotating lick. 1,000,000% true. So true. I'm the Stephen A. Smith of this. I'm the Pat McAfee of this. Yeah, I'm fucking getting off, dude. Fuck this shit. Literally just should have rotated at any given point at this stream. If I had rotated my troll bag into cards at any given moment throughout this entire 2 hour long stream, like, dude, I wonder how much Cooker's up. 215K? Not bad. Literally is up almost 2x with size on the best fucking runner ever. Dude, what are these candles? Like, this is insane, dude. What the fuck happened to this? Are you kidding me? Dude, I haven't even seen this coin. Nobody's talked about it at all. Yeah, dead ass. Like, what is this? Look at this rug. What were these candles right here, dude? can't like catch the bottom of this. Like, yeah, it's nuts. All right, bros. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. Not gonna lie. I should have rotated. I need to get liquid again. Probably gonna end up selling this on a bounce or whatever so I can full clip. I'm probably gonna sell it over the next like 12 hours or so. I might open a DCA sell order and just sell. Why don't I stream on Pump? I don't know. I might. Launch a good old Ash token. Join Kanto, exclamation mark Discord and chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a great time. Yeah, tomorrow will be a better day. I definitely need to sell troll. I need to de-risk out of that because sitting in there is just like costing me opportunities, not rotating into other stuff. But I'll stream again soon. Third, I will upload this stream probably tomorrow or something. Do I think troll is a good long-term hold? I do. I just the thing about troll is like it's you gotta be willing to like leave it there and you have to like deal with the volatility of it. Like, do I think it could go back to all-time high? Yeah, but like, dude, it could take like a while. So it's like, how long do you want to leave the money in? And like, what if it doesn't? I don't know. There's like a lot of stuff. Yeah. I mean, the only reason, like, oh, okay, before I get off, the reason why I've just said this, but like, the reason why Troll dumped is because cards literally launched like right here. And then this just like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, a retrace like this, even after this run, is really not that crazy. You know, like, that shit's gonna happen. But we'll just have to see what happens with this like overnight. But I would almost bet that we wake up tomorrow and this is trading at like 220 or something. Like this'll dump. Anyway, look, go follow me on Twitter. Join Kanto. Appreciate you guys like shooting the shit. We've been getting a lot of good clips from stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys get like some insight out of it. I apologize for not like trading so much on stream recently. I've kind of just wanted to just hang out. A big thing that I've been doing over the past couple weeks is like trading less because I'm also trying to like reset mentally a little bit. Um I'm I went on like a 2 or 3 year thing where I traded like every single day, and I'm trying to get like a little bit used to just hanging out and chilling and not clicking all the time. Um I love trading, I really do, but like I think we all sometimes need like a little bit of a break, and I've just been really tired. But I will start trading like a little bit more in the next coming days. It's also why we were just talking about troll. Like, one of the reasons why I wanted to leave like a big bag in troll is I'm like, what coin did I think could go up over the next couple days to a week without me having to do anything? And it's like that. And I just made a mistake by not selling earlier because I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just hold this thing. And I didn't expect us to get a god runner with this cards coin. So anyway, I'm not hosting anybody. I'm just gonna get off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. I'm gonna get some sleep. Hope you guys enjoyed it.